How's it going out there today, guys? So today I just want to talk a little bit about your concealed carry firearms maintenance. All right, so when you carry a gun every day, you're gonna get a lot more. You're gonna get a lot more dirt, pocket lint, dead skin, all that kind of crap, all in your firearm. Um, so you should definitely clean it a little bit more often than you would a standard firearm that you're just going to put in the safe after shooting or whatever. I'm actually horrible about cleaning my guns, including my carry gun. So I need to adhere to this as well. I really need to start cleaning my carry gun more often. Me and the wife had a day yesterday, and we actually went to the range and shot a little bit, and I actually had a malfunction in my gun here, this MP 9C. I've probably shot, gosh, probably 1,000 rounds through this thing. Never had a single malfunction until yesterday, and I assume that it was either the ammo I was shooting, because I was shooting some. I did have some tool ammo that I was just shooting since we were just shooting at the range and stuff, and I did have a failure to feed. It just kind of jammed up and was locked back like that. And could be because it needs cleaned. Could be because the ammo was slightly out of spec. I don't know, but I've been neglecting cleaning this thing for a while, and it's just something I really need to do. So we're gonna go ahead and do that here in just a second. But first, I wanted to show you. My lighting's not very good in here right now, but get the flashlight if I have to. See all that gunk just down in there at the bottom of my magazine. That's all just like pocket lint and probably dead skin and nastiness. And I imagine that inside of my gun probably looks the same way. So let's pop it open and take a look. So yeah, as you can see, there's all kinds of crap that's got in there. It's nasty. And it really hasn't been a long time since I cleaned this. I mean, probably gave it a cleaning maybe 2-3 weeks ago, something like that. I know there's people out there that say clean your carry gun at least once a week, and that's probably not a bad idea. But you get busy with the kids and the work and stuff during the week. It's kind of hard to keep up with that schedule sometimes. But then again, if I got time to make videos, I probably got time to clean my gun. Look at that. Look at all that nastiness there. So yeah, I break some Q-tips out and clean this thing. Give me 1 second and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back, and my first order of business is going to be to get all this, as much of this junk out of here as possible. And this thing is just loaded down with nasty pocket lint and who knows what else. Dirt, grime, all the good enemies of internal working parts. So we're just going to try to get most of those out, most of that crud out as best we can. Not really. Need to do my videos earlier in the day. This lighting is really messing with me with the sun coming through the window. Anyway, get as much of that gunk as possible, because that's really where we don't want this stuff. Any trigger components. Alright, so we got that cleaned up pretty well, and you can see the nastiness on these Q-tips there. Barrel's a little dirty. Let's take a look at the slide area. It doesn't look nearly as bad as the lower receiver, but we'll go ahead and clean that up too. Actually, yeah, there's a substantial amount of gunk up in here by the firing pin and whatnot, so we'll try to get that out. Probably if I had some compressed air, that might help a little bit too. Might have to get some of that and try that as well. But yeah, I mean, my guns that I just take to the range and shoot are never this dirty. I mean, you may have to like just wipe it out, and that's about it. Not have to worry about everything getting on all these little cracks and crevices, stuff like that. Now, if you guys don't know about bore snakes, I don't know who doesn't know about bore snakes anymore, but man, these things are the greatest invention for cleaning ever. You know, they come in different calibers. I've got one for all the calibers of my different guns. I'm not actually sure where my 9mm is right now, but I do have this 30 cal, and I believe that's close enough. That should work, so we'll see. Oh yeah, no problem. I probably should have showed you that before, but I'm sure you guys know what a dirty barrel looks like. Got my bore snake cat. Yeah, so let's see if you can see there. It's all pretty and shiny. Yep. Bore snakes are freaking awesome, man. Like I said, you still have to, you know, oil up some patches and shove them through there and all that crap, and one or two swipes of that bore snake and you're done. So a 30 cal will work in a pinch if you don't have your 9mm. And it is basically a 30 caliber bullet. So, all right, so I'm going to show you guys how I lubricate my carry gun. Basically, I'm just going to spray down all the metal surfaces with some rim oil and lightly wipe them off. Just as, you know, a protective coating. That and the spring. Spray the slide a little bit and wipe it down on the inside. Don't want a lot of excess oil because, you know, that's just going to cause stuff to stick even more. But you do want to, you know, protect your gun as much as you can. Obviously, you don't need to really lubricate the lower, it's plastic. So. Now, here's how I like to lubricate all my guns. I don't really like to spray them down with a whole lot of oil and stuff. I like to use grease. This is some grease that I get from work. I can't remember exactly the specific type of grease it is, but it basically works its way into the metal itself and forms like a molecular bond with the metal, and then when it heats up, it actually lubricates as it gets hot too. So kind of releases some lubrication out of the metal as it gets hot. And basically all I do for that, show you, just put a little bit on the rails. I mean, this applies to any gun. You know, I do my ARs the same way. You know, just lube up the rails, and go with it. And it works great. Like I said, I've had, so this gun's been lubricated its entire life, and I've had one malfunction that I remember out of 1,000 rounds, so she's nice and smooth and ready to go again. As you can see too, I don't know if you can see my sights there. Clean them out occasionally too, because they will actually get blacked out with stuff. Front sight not so much, but the back sights will get a lot of gunk in there, and I have to clean those out from time to time as well. Got a little bit of grease, excess grease sticking out the back there. You don't want that, so go ahead and clean that off as well. That's it, guys. She's ready to rock and roll. Go back in back to concealment. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you found this video informative, and we'll check you out later.